Mojoholics. It is Wednesday, September 19th. Is it Wednesday already?
It's Wednesday.
I'm very happy about that. I'm Rebecca, this is Jem, and welcome to MojoTrivia.
Yeah.
We are going to give you 10 film-based questions today. You will get 1 minute on the clock, and the first person to answer correctly in the chat will be entered in our draw to win the grand prize, which we do at the end of every Wednesday show, which means we're doing it today. So stay tuned until the end to see if you won for last week. Anyway, let's get right into it. Although I want to say from Triforce Keyblade, good luck everyone. And I love to see nice stuff like that in the chat, so keep it coming.
Wholesome.
I know, it's so nice. Okay, let's get to question 1. Which director helped bring the shot-for-shot fan-made remake of Raiders of the Lost Ark to the attention of Steven Spielberg? Alrighty, so which director helped bring the shot-for-shot fan-made remake of Raiders of the Lost Ark to the attention of Steven Spielberg? That's really cool. I haven't seen it. Have you seen it? The shot-for-shot remake.
I have not seen it, no. It's probably very interesting.
I know. I love shot-for-shot remakes. Let's try this again. Which director helped bring the shot-for-shot fan-made remake of Raiders of the Lost Ark to the attention of Steven Spielberg? How's the chat doing?
People are listing Star Wars directors.
Interesting. It is not a Star Wars director. Clue.
Yeah. Oh, there it is. Oh my god, it's this guy again.
We got it?
Yeah.
Who we got? Tim McCausland, is that right?
Yes.
Okay, there you go. I remember you from last week. So, Tim McCausland, congratulations. You got
Eli Roth.
Eli Roth shared a copy of the movie with an executive at DreamWorks, and it finally made its way to Spielberg. Spielberg later wrote to Eric Zala, who directed the fan film, telling him how impressive it was. Of course, the clip that we saw is from Raiders! ! Important. The story of the greatest fan film ever made, a documentary about the fan film. Another interesting parallel between Steven Spielberg and Eli Roth is that Roth had an uncredited role as a man on a subway in The Lost World Jurassic Park. And finally, we're talking about Eli Roth because I'm never going to get the title of this right. The House with a Clock in Its Walls, directed by Eli Roth, comes out this week. All right, let's move on to question 2. I've yammered too long. Let's do it. In 1990, what became the highest grossing independent film of its time?
Ooh.
Oh, I love this question. What became the highest grossing independent film of its time? The only clue you're getting there really is that it was released in 1990.
Which was a wild time.
It was a wild time, Jim. It was a wild time. So, in 1990, what became the highest grossing independent film of its time? No.
Yeah.
I don't believe you.
No, it's here. The answer is here.
I can't read that.
Okay, so the answer comes from Zombie Killer Yamato.
Sure.
Which is a name I remember, who answered TMNT.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Congratulations.
Who knew that was an indie movie? That's the that's why I love this question so much.
That's always the trick question.
It's a good one. All right, congratulations. The film was distributed through the then small production company New Line Cinema and was made for only $13.5 million, which technically makes it an indie film. It would go on to gross $202 million worldwide, which is more. And of course, Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles premieres this week, so that's why we're talking about that. Let's get to question 3. What was the first film produced by Netflix to win the Golden Lion Award at the Venice Film Festival?
Ooh.
Do you know your film festival films? That's a tall order, I feel like. What was the first film produced by Netflix to win the Golden Lion Award at the Venice Film Festival? So it's recent, obviously.
Yeah.
Because Netflix is recent.
Yeah.
What was the first film produced by Netflix to win the Golden Lion Award at the Venice Film Festival? I can't give you any clues, guys. I'm really sorry.
Well, you're not going to have to.
I don't need to.
You don't need to.
You guys, on the ball.
Because Brienne Frechette has the answer, which is Roma.
That is correct. Alfonso Cuarón's Roma won the Golden Lion at the Venice Film Festival and thus has been credited as the streaming service's first major film festival win. And Roma comes out on December 14th and is expected to be an Oscar favorite. Nice. So, there you go. Congrats, Netflix. Like, you need more successes. I'm kidding. Congratulations. All right, and congratulations to our winner of that question. Question 4. In the original X-Files movie, Special Agent Fox Mulder urinates on a poster for what? Yeah, that's right. We're talking about
what a question.
Alrighty. In the original X-Files movie, Special Agent Fox Mulder urinates on a poster for what? Here we are looking at Mulder and Scully, or as my sister likes to call them, Sculder and Mully.
Sculder and Mully.
So, in the original X-Files movie, Special Agent Fox Mulder urinates on a poster for what? I'm not even telling you what medium it is, because I don't want to. I want to be particularly difficult.
I have an answer.
Oh, we have an answer.
Yeah.
That's very exciting.
The answer comes from Alex Head, who answers...
That's easy to say.
Independence Day.
It is Independence Day. I mean, I guess I could understand why Mulder would be mad about that movie. Whatever. According to director Rob Bowman, X-Files creator Chris Carter hated Independence Day, and that's why Mulder pisses on the movie's poster. It's in a scene outside a bar. Mulder is peeing in an alley against an Independence Day poster, so that's fun. The X-Files movie is 20 years old this year, and the original series turned 25 this month, so there you go.
A weird way to act on your grudge.
Yeah, well, when you make it, if I were making movies, I would grudge everything. Anyway. Let's get to question 5. We're halfway done, you guys. All right. Who directed this action horror film?
Become more perilous. The weapons had evolved, but our orders remained the same. Hunt them down and kill them off.
All right. We are looking for the director of the action horror film we just saw a clip from.
Yes.
Yes.
It's true.
I got nothing else. Who directed that action horror film? You already know. I don't have to say it again. It's fine. It's good.
These people are fast.
It's Tim McCausland again.
It is Tim McCausland. And the answer, though, is Tim is not the director. Len Wiseman. Wiseman?
I think it's Wiseman.
Wiseman is the
Len Wiseman directed the original Underworld, which was what that was, if we didn't say that already, which came out 15 years ago today.
Wow.
Yeah, and Kate Beckinsale hasn't aged a frickin' day. Anyway, it was also recently announced that Wiseman would direct the new Die Hard film, McClane. Wow, well, I hope it's good. Anyway. And the movie was, of course, Wonderworld. That's not even a thing. Underworld. Anyway, here's Wonderworld. Question 6. Which Star Wars actor played a character named Detective Fartman, or Fartman, I don't know, in this talking dog comedy? Let's check it out.
Hey, Hanky. How about I stamp your forehead and express mail you to jail?
Sure. Sure.
I didn't know talking dog comedy was a genre.
Yeah. What would you classify? Wait, Air Bud doesn't talk, does he?
I don't.
I think he just plays basketball. I don't really know. Anyway, which Star Wars actor played a character named Detective Fartman in this talking dog comedy? I really want to just start singing like "Do the Fartman," like "Do the Bartman," but I'm not going to yet. Which Star Wars actor played a character named Detective Fartman in this talking dog comedy?
Why are you saying it like a NBA announcer?
Because I still got Air Bud on my head, in my head. Anybody?
Yeah, there's the
I
answer
thought
now.
so.
Took a while.
Just start naming Star Wars guys.
That's what they were doing. But only one person got it, and that was Sojin Choi.
Congratulations.
Who answered
Oscar Isaac. There you go. So that talking dog comedy was Lenny the Wonder Dog, obviously. I'm kidding, I've never heard of it. This is one of Isaac's earliest roles before starring in Star Wars, Inside Llewyn Davis, and Annihilation and Life Itself, the latter of which comes out this week.
Ooh.
Smooth transition. This might be one of the worst movies ever made. It is bafflingly terrible, but it has Andy Richter, Craig Ferguson, and of course Oscar Isaac. So have we done that list, like movies with stacked casts that are freaking terrible number ones, Gili? But that's a whole other story.
I'm pretty sure we've done good actors in weird, like terrible
bad movies. Yeah, because Christopher Walken, Al Pacino, I mean, Ben Affleck's a good actor. So like, I'm sorry, hot take, but anyway, Gili. Let's get to question 7 before I dig myself any deeper, shall we? All right.
7.
Who provided the voiceover narration for this movie trailer? Sadly, not me.
They're two cops with nothing in common.
Do it again. Like this.
Except the case
Hello. You have one more chance.
they can't walk away from.
Agent Carter is very passionate about fighting.
Oh, sorry, I was dancing.
We're dancing to the
Jump around.
to the beat.
All right, so we're looking for the name of the person who provided the voiceover narration for that movie trailer that we're seeing right now and not hearing, obviously. I would have gotten this. This is,
Me too, I think.
yeah.
If I've heard this guy's name before.
You definitely have. You definitely have. Who provided the voiceover narration for this movie trailer? I believe in you guys. You can get this. Also, I would like his job. I feel like I've said that before. So, you know, just, like, if anybody's watching that can, like, make that happen, you know. Just, like, whatever.
I have the answer. It's from Tim McCausland.
Of course.
And the correct answer is
Don
Don
LaFontaine. Yes, the movie was Rush Hour, of course. The guy was Don LaFontaine. Rush Hour came out 20 years ago this week. Don LaFontaine actually passed away 10 years ago this month. And he recorded more than 5,000 film trailers and hundreds of thousands of other spots for TV. And he is the original In a World guy. So, I would like a nickname like that.
we were the WatchMojo movie.
But anyway, In a World guy is like cool, man. I mean, anyway, cool. Let's get to question 8. Before the film and this trailer came out, what was the last major Hollywood movie to have a mostly Asian American cast in a contemporary setting? So, I will read it one more time. Before the film and this trailer came out, what was the last major Hollywood movie to have a mostly Asian American cast in a contemporary setting? I feel like they've been talking about this a lot, so I don't think it's that hard. I think you could get this. So, before the film and this trailer came out, what was the last major Hollywood movie to have a mostly Asian American cast in a contemporary setting? Jem just scribbled something, so I'm assuming you guys got it.
Yes.
Yay!
So the answer is the Joy Luck Club.
Correct.
And it comes from So Jin Choi. So the second answer for this person. Congrats.
Congratulations. So that is according to the New York Times and also a bunch of other sources I've heard. I could have given you a hint, but I didn't need to. It came out in 1993. The movie, of course, that we were watching the trailer for was Crazy Rich Asians. I can never say it. Joy Luck Club came out in September 1993, which is 25 years ago, if I'm mathing correctly.
It's true.
And Crazy Rich Asians came out this past August, separating them by 25 years. So there you go.
Huh.
Question 9, the penultimate question.
Yes.
Thank you.
9.
Okay. What did the lead actor from this movie wear to his audition?
I'm sorry, did someone say my name?
What's the secret, Max?
The secret? I think you just gotta find something you love to do and then do it for the rest of your life. For me, it's going to Rushmore.
Sharp little guy. He's one of the worst students we've got.
All right, so we are looking for what did the lead actor from that movie wear to his audition? I'm gonna be impressed if you guys get this one, I'm just gonna say. What did the lead actor from this movie wear to his audition?
How specific do we want to be with this answer?
I feel like,
Because
I don't know. I don't know. I can't be very specific in my answer to this, otherwise I'm going to give it away.
You know what?
You're going to give it away?
I'll count it. I'll count it.
Give it away. Give it away.
I'll count
now.
it.
Sorry.
So the answer comes from Jake Anderson, and it's a school uniform. And the answer was looking for a prep school blazer and the Rushmore patch he made himself. So the school uniform, I think it works out.
Sure.
Yeah,
sure.
I'll count it.
So that, of course, was Jason Schwartzman in his film debut in Rushmore. He wore what we said he wore, a prep school blazer with a Rushmore patch he had fashioned himself. And Rushmore made its TIFF debut 20 years ago this week. So there you go. And here's a clip of it.
Sure. I am new here to school. I was recently expelled from Rushmore Academy. This is my first time in a public school. I know you all probably think I was born with a silver spoon in my mouth.
Doesn't he look nerdy? Anyway, there you go. So that was his audition for Rushmore, Jason Schwartzman, who is a Coppola, I believe.
Oh.
Yeah.
So many secret Coppolas out there.
I know. Secret Coppolas. That's like the Illuminati.
Top 10
anyway,
Coppolas?
Yeah. So let's get to question 10. This is a good one, I'm just gonna say. Anyway, which WatchMojo employee made an appearance in this psychological horror film?
What do they want? God help you.
They've come here to see me.
Yeah. So the question is, which WatchMojo employee made an appearance in this psychological horror film? And I'll give you a clue, Jennifer Lawrence is not employed by WatchMojo.
So it
great.
could be Javier Bardem.
I'm not, yeah, I didn't say anything. Michelle Pfeiffer, you don't know. So, which WatchMojo employee made an appearance in that psychological horror film? This is a tough one. I'm gonna be really impressed if you guys get this, because it's a deep cut. You gotta be a real Mojoholic, but I believe in you. I believe in you. Which WatchMojo employee made an appearance in this psychological horror film?
People are just like writing down like names: Seth, Sam, Jill, Jen, you, guy beside you, Chris Mason, pointing at himself.
Hilarious. Which WatchMojo employee made an appearance in this psychological horror film? And I can also say John Wick 2. I don't need to fact check that. I know.
Seems like I've run out of the full minute for this one.
Really?
I don't know if anyone is gonna get this question.
Anybody coming even close to it? No? All right, fine.
It's not Swayze. It's not John. It's not Brett. We don't have Bretts or Seths in this. Do we? No, we don't.
No, we don't. Close though.
It's not Andrew.
It's Steph. Stephanie Ningwan was not an extra. There she is. She actually has lines. I'm very excited.
It's kind of cool.
Yeah, it is super cool. So that is the answer to that question. The movie is, of course, Mother! With a lowercase m. Very specific. She is credited as playing Whisperer.
Whisperer.
And Mother came out a year ago this month. So there you go. And now, like I said at the beginning of the show, it is Wednesday, which means we get to pick the winner for the previous week, or last week, I guess.
Right there.
And I'm very excited. This is my favorite part of life. I'm going to pick. Alrighty. Tim McCausland.
Oh.
Good. He answered five. I mean,
glad.
you're probably in here 50 times, so congratulations. Email us at knowyourmojo@watchmojo.com to claim your prize and send us your deets so we can send you your prize. And I will see you guys tomorrow for another edition of Mojo Trivia, this time pop culture. See ya.
Bye.